Hello my dear students, here we meet again for another video for Global English 8, and we're still talking about Unit 7. And today we're going to talk about phrasal verbs. In our previous video we talked about some words like compound nouns, how we form words together. We form a noun and a noun to make a compound noun. But today we're going to combine a verb with a preposition to make a phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs are verbs made up of two or more words. Like, for example, when I say put, you can put something here. But when you put on your clothes, it's different. Turn. When you turn right or you turn left. What about when you turn up the TV or turn it down? The meaning is different. So that's what we mean by phrasal verbs. A verb, when we add a preposition to this verb, the meaning is different. For example, turn down, switch off, and they are very common in English. We are going to listen to some situations today that happened from 1 to 6. When we listen, try to complete or fill in the gaps here. Then we will do them together. So let's start listening now, and then we can do it together. Where is it?
Track 14. 1.
It's really dark in here. Can I put the light on?
Yes, okay.
2.
Would you mind if I heated this up in the microwave?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Thanks.
3.
Would you mind emptying the dishwasher and putting the things away?
Of course not. That's fine.
Thank you.
4.
Turn the extractor fan off! I can't hear myself speak!
All right. Don't shout.
5.
Would you mind if I turn the TV up? It's really useful for me to listen to the news.
Please do. The remote control is over there.
Thank you.
6.
Leave the scales out. I'm going to make a cake.
Oh, good. But don't make too much mess and remember to wash up afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, so we have listened to 6 situations that happened mostly in the kitchen. The first one is done for you. It's really dark in here. Can I put the light on? When the place is dark, you put the light on. Put the light on. Okay, and the opposite is put the light off. And I think that you can see it any switch on and off. So you may put it on or put the light off. The second one, I hope that you could complete all of them. Would you mind if I spade this in the microwave? Why do you put food in the microwave? To make it hot or warm. So you heat it up. Heat it up. Okay, so would you mind if I heat this up in the microwave? 3. Would you mind emptying the dishwasher? There are dishes in the dishwasher. So empty the dishwasher and space things. Do you know the answer? Putting things away. When you put things away, means that you put them in the right places. For example, if your room is messy, your mom or your dad may enter the room saying, put your clothes away. Means put everything in its place. Number 4, the extractor fan. That noisy fan which is in our kitchen and it absorbs the odor or the smoke out. The man who was shouting here, he said, turn the extractor fan off. Turn it off. Okay, it's the same as put it off or switch it off. So turn the extractor fan off, and the opposite is turn it on. 5. Would you mind if I spade the TV space? It's really useful for me to listen to the news. I want to listen to the news. So I ask the person, would you mind if I turn the TV up? What's the difference between turn up and turn off? Can you think of the difference between them? They are completely different. When you turn something up or you turn it down, it means I'm talking about the volume. If you can listen, if you can hear it, okay, if you can't hear it, you turn it up. Okay, if you find it so loud, you turn it down. But when the TV is off, you turn it on. Okay, when you go to bed, you turn the lights off. Number 6, the scales which we use to weigh things for making a cake, for example. I'm asking the person here, leave the scales out. Leave the scales out. I'm going to make a cake. The mother answered, remember to wash up afterwards. Wash up means wash the dishes. Wash the dishes or the glasses, things that we use in the kitchen. Okay, so that was our lesson about phrasal verbs. Now we move to a reading text, which you have here in your books. And it's on page 58. So please go to page 58 in your books, in which you are going to read about 2 people and their rooms. How much time do you spend in your room at home? I think that every one of you likes his room so much. You like staying in your room. And you feel that your room is so special. You may get upset because someone entered your room while you are not there. That's a normal feeling. Every teenager, everyone have the same feeling. Inside teenager's room, and we have here 2 rooms to read about. The first one is Zara. Zara's room is at the top of the house. It's pale blue, that's the color. There isn't much on the walls apart from a notes board where she puts photos, pictures, and the certificates and so on. Okay, so complete reading about Zara's room till the end, when she says, I've got quite a lot in my room, she says, and it sometimes gets messy, but I don't care. I always know where everything is. So read about Zara's room, then move to the other room on page 59. Yes, here we have Jake. He's telling us about his room. Jake lives in a flat. His room is quite plain with cream walls and a pale gray carpet. However, he's got a lot of pictures, so please complete reading till you reach the end when he says, 2 shelves where he keeps his collection of toy cars. He says, I'd always keep those. He says, I was crazy about cars from a very early age. I knew every car on the road. So after reading about these 2 rooms, about Jake's room and Zara's room, we have some questions here that we may ask ourselves, and we need to answer them. What do their rooms tell you about them? Do you believe that your room tells something about yourself? Do you feel that it can go with your personality? I'm sure it is. Is there anything Zara and Jake have in common? Do they have something in common? After reading, I think you can answer this question. What do they mention that you can see in the pictures? Look at the pictures again. They mention things that you can see in the pictures. And what do they mention that you can't see in the pictures? Things that are not seen in the pictures. What can you see in the pictures that they don't mention? They didn't mention some things, and you can see them in the pictures. If Zara had her way, if she had the choice, if she could, her room would have pictures on all the walls. What does this mean? So what do you know now about her personality? Who do you think is the most satisfied with the room? Zara or Jake? And does the room always tell you something about the person who lived there? I believe the answer is yes. Okay, now let's move on to page 59 again. And we are going to talk about the description of colors, how we describe colors. To give a precise description of a color, you can use compound adjectives to use two colors together. Like, for example, it's pale blue, pale blue. Or I can say it's light blue, it's light blue. Bright pink, bright pink. Or I may say dark red. So I'm using two words to give precise description of the color. Also I can say lime green, lime green. Even I can use two colors together, like reddish brown, reddish brown. So it's dark red and it's about to be brown. Or I can say yellowish green, yellowish green, green which is a bit yellow. Okay, so this is how you can use compound adjectives of two colors to give a precise description of the color of something. Thank you so much. Till we meet again in another video. Goodbye.